Outside of Felicity, who's now back in third. Intensify and Rupert's Promise. Then comes Elusive Melody, and Zenyatta is closing nicely in the middle of the track. Caramel Coffee has the lead, but you better take a look at Zenyatta to run by and do it nicely. Caramel Coffee left in second. Zenyatta.
Hello, it's Bob Pandolfo on Saturday, July 12th, 2025. Welcome to Power Pace with Pandy and Morning Maidens, Saratoga. So there's some really interesting 2-year-old races today at Saratoga. Now you're getting the well-bred horses starting today in these baby races. It poured up there, so it looks like it's going to be a sloppy track. I haven't found out if all the races are off the turf yet, but probably. In the first race, I had picked Tappett's Legacy, who scratched. So now I ended up with Curtain Call. So I have Curtain Call and Throckmorton. Interesting race. Here's a horse with a new sire, I believe a new sire, Caracaro. It's possible it's a Kentucky sire I'm not that familiar with, but it's a $6,500 Uncle Mo, son of Uncle Mo, $6,500 sire. And here's a horse that went for $250,000. So this isn't a really well-bred horse, but he went real fast at the sales in April. He looked good. I'll tell you, he looked fast. I watched the video from that sale. He did, sometimes they spend a lot of money for these horses. I watched the video and I think, geez, I don't know. I don't know what they were looking at. But this horse did look very fast. And, you could see here that at Gulfstream, his last workout, he went 45-2. That's very fast for Gulfstream. But he doesn't have, a great pedigree. We'll see. I put him second, though. Curtain Call, this is a horse that finished second to Obliteration, who came back and won a stakes race. Second time out, man improved. Cassie's very good here at Saratoga. This is a well-bred horse. Now, this horse also was at the OBS sale, but in March, not April. Tis the Law has become a very versatile type of sire. But very good on turf. He's been a good speed sire. I mean, I think eventually I'm sure his horses will go race well going along too. So I think Curtain Call is the horse to beat. Tappett's Legacy was scratched, and then you have another horse down here, Tom Amos, that sends out a $725,000 horse. Time to Strike. Not This Time is a outstanding turf sire, but he's pretty good first time out. In fact, he's very good. 18%. You see right here, 18%. That's high. And he's, his mud stats are very good, and it's going to be an off track. This horse, though, is bred to run long on both sides. Normally, I don't like these kind of horses first time out. This is a well-bred horse, and Tom Amos can strike at Saratoga with these 2-year-olds first time out. But it is an interesting race. Then you go to the second race. So far, no scratches in this race, and this is another race with some interesting 2-year-olds. So in this one, I ended up with Ginger Ale. Now, the reason why I picked Ginger Ale, first of all, she has the great sire, Into Mischief, who's very good first time out. Very good all-around pedigree. She's a homebred. But the dam has been very good. 3 winners from 4 starters, 2 stakes races. The trainer's, solid first time out. Lures Fabian Pratt, who's has a very good chance to be the leading rider this Saratoga meet. Now, the horse I put second here is Fraudster. I believe this is a Pletcher horse. Let's see. Yes, Fraudster. And Fraudster, now this is a Speightstown sire, Charlatan, who's off to a good start. So far as a sire, 40% first time out. And actually, it's a limited amount of horses, but that's always a good sign. And I like horses that have a speed pedigree first time out. And this is even though there's stamina on the dam side, this is a good speed influence here with Charlatan. And of course, you get Irad Ortiz for Pletcher. I would imagine this horse will handle it off track. But then again, so should Ginger Ale. And then I put Atropa third. Atropa is the 6th horse. It's another Into Mischief. Now, this one has more of a stamina pedigree because of Bernardini on the dam side. but good off-track breeding, good works, good trainer. So this is another interesting race. Let's see, were there any high-priced ones here? You had a $450,000 horse that didn't show much in debut here. I think this horse probably spot prospect. I probably want more distance. This horse ran third at Monmouth. Fancy footwork. You have Son of Curlin. Amelia Green used to work for Pletcher. She's off to a good start for her career. She went out on her own a couple of years ago. That horse is pretty well bred though. And then the other ones that I mentioned. And Bill Mott has a horse here. I didn't really know how to read this pedigree. This is a horse that may end up on turf, this filly, but we'll see. Mott's always dangerous at Saratoga. So you're starting to get the well-bred 2-year-olds coming out at Saratoga, because there's going to be quite a few of them through the course of the meet. So hopefully the track condition doesn't mess up the card that much today. But it's Saturday at Saratoga, so it should be fun. Thanks for tuning in. I'd appreciate it if you click subscribe. And subscribe, it's free. And I appreciate you tuning in. Lots of luck and enjoy the races.